All right, let's get right into it. If you're someone who absolutely loves the idea of driving the world's greatest cars on the absolute best roads, well, there's a new concept bubbling up that might just change the entire game. It's really not about ownership, it's about something much, much bigger. Let's break down exactly how it all works.
You know, the first thing that probably pops into your head when you hear about co-owning a serious performance car is, oh, okay, it's a track day club, some kind of racing thing. And look, that's a totally fair assumption. But for this concept, it's actually the wrong place to start. And understanding why is the key to this whole thing.
And right here, this is the core idea. This isn't about acquiring a machine. It's about asking yourself how you really want to live your driving life. It completely shifts the conversation away from things like specs and logistics and over to feeling and memory. This is the idea we really need to dig into.
So let's begin with the why. This whole concept was really born to solve a very specific problem, a dilemma that a lot of successful car enthusiasts face but don't always talk about. It's this fundamental tension between their passion for driving and the practical realities of it all.
And here it is, plain and simple. So many people have the means to own these incredible cars. What they don't have is unlimited time. And maybe even more importantly, they don't have endless patience for all the friction that comes along with ownership. They want more life from the car, not more admin for the car. That's the exact dilemma this model is built to solve.
This chart just lays it out perfectly. On the left, you've got the usual headaches of owning a supercar yourself, shipping it, maintaining it, being stuck driving the same roads near your home. But on the right, that's the flow state of this concept. Zurich stops being just a garage. It becomes a launch pad, putting you right at the doorstep of the best driving roads in Europe. All that friction? Gone. It just unlocks a totally different kind of experience.
So who does this really appeal to? Well, it's definitely not for everybody, and honestly, that's a huge strength. It's for the person who cares about standards, who appreciates the quality of the people they're sharing this with. They've probably owned high-performance cars before, and they've reached a point where they just want a well-run, curated driving life, not just access to a fancy machine. Okay, so we've covered the why, now let's get into the how. It's called the hybrid experience, and that's because it really blends the freedom of just taking a car on your own solo road trip with the option of these amazing curated group events. So let's see what that actually looks and feels like.
I mean, look at how simple this is designed to be. You just fly into Zurich. The car, it's fully prepped, detailed, ready to go, keys waiting for you. You can literally head straight for the Alps, carving through legendary passes like the Furka or Stelvio. Maybe stay the night in a cool boutique hotel by Lake Como. And then you might even have an option for a world-class track day at a place like Spa or Monza later in the season. It's just seamless.
And that's the whole point, right? The ultimate goal here is to turn a precious weekend away into a lifelong memory, not just another logistical project you have to manage. It's all about maximizing the joy and getting rid of the hassle. And for busy people, well, that's everything. All right, let's talk about the hardware, the tool for the job. An experience like this demands a very, very special kind of car. And the one at the heart of this concept isn't just any supercar. It's a modern legend, and quite literally, the last of its kind. Let me introduce you to the Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS. This car right here holds a pretty serious place in automotive history. Why? Well, Porsche has already confirmed that production of combustion-powered 718s ends in 2025. That means this is it. This is officially the last mid-engine RS model they will ever build. And man, is this thing special. It's the first and only Cayman to ever earn that legendary RS badge. It's got that screaming, naturally aspirated flat-six engine that revs all the way to 9,000 RPM. And this particular car is taken to another level with the Weissach package for lightness and the Manthe kit, which basically turns it into a road-legal race car honed at the Nürburgring. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? This car is the absolute peak, the pinnacle of what a mid-engine Porsche can be. It's a pure, unfiltered driving machine, and it really represents the end of an entire era. It's an instant collectible, and it delivers a driving experience that just cannot be replicated.
So, after we've understood the why, the how, and the what, we get to the final question. And this part isn't about pressure. It's not a hard sell. It's a calm, respectful conversation about one thing and one thing only: fit.
So what do we even mean by fit? Well, it means this is a curated match, not some mass-market product. The quality of the group, that matters. The mutual expectations of every member, that matters. And of course, the timing has to be right. It's all about building a real community of like-minded enthusiasts. Ultimately, the whole process is designed to help you answer a really simple, honest question for yourself. Does this concept actually match how I want to spend my time driving and traveling for the next few years? The answer really has to come from you. And look, if the answer is starting to feel like a yes, the next step is deliberately super low-key. It's not a sales pitch. It's just a short, direct conversation to make sure the fit, the timing, and all the expectations line up. It really is as simple as that. So we're going to leave this explainer here with one final thought for you to take away with you. If you could forget all the logistics, forget the friction, forget everything else, what do you really want your next driving chapter to look like?